Hey fam, welcome back to Create Compassion. I'm Lexi and let's create compassion in a world that needs it a lot. Today I am wearing absolutely no makeup and I'm wearing an oversized sweatshirt because we're keeping it comfy. Alright, also my sweatshirt covers up this band-aid. I cut myself at work today and I swear I always injure myself. I work in retail and I always injure myself like every shift. I get like a paper cut or bruise on something. I'm changing a mannequin. Everything just falls on me. So again, we're keeping it extra cozy. But today I actually wanted to share with you guys a more serious topic. I wanted to share with you guys the one thing that helped me the most when I almost committed suicide, and this is actually something I did twice during two really distressing moments in my life. The first was in my junior year of college, and the second was right in the middle of 2020 when the pandemic was like at its heat. Hottest when the pandemic was hot. I don't know. Whatever word you want to use. And essentially both times I talked myself out of killing myself because I did this one thing. And honestly, it's such a simple thing to do. I think I actually saw this idea on a post from To Write Love on Her Arms. They're an amazing charity for mental health and mental illness. I do love this organization, and I saw a post from them that said, wait one more minute, just wait one more minute. And so when I was in these distressing moments, and I guess I'll give you a little bit more detail. Junior year of college, I remember this most vividly. I was having a really low point. I had no hope. I just felt so insecure about everything in my life. I felt so stressed out with schoolwork. I wasn't sleeping. My mental illness was making just organizing and scheduling and just doing everyday tasks really, really hard. I was having trouble with friends. I just wasn't like, I had a moment where I had a falling out with some people. So I was just having a bad time. And I remember lying on my dorm room floor, just like overwhelmed, numb, broken. I had full intention to go ahead and hurt myself. But yeah, just saying one more minute, just wait one more minute. I remember lying on the floor, just keep saying one more minute, just keep going one more minute, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. And I do remember praying to God, if I am meant to live, can you let a friend text me right now? Can you let a friend text me in the next 15 to 20 minutes? And I won't do it. And so I waited. I just gave it one more minute after one more minute with full intention to not wait. But I forced myself a little bit to wait because I wanted to see if God would answer my prayer. And so of course I checked my phone after about 15 minutes and it was just a text from my friend. She had replied back to me because I had texted her earlier in the day about, I think, getting brunch, and she was like, oh, I overslept. I'm so sorry. How are you? And when I got that text, it was just like, okay, that's confirmation. I wasn't supposed to do anything. But if you're watching this, or if you know someone who is struggling with being suicidal right now, give them the rule or the tip. It's not a rule, but it's a tip. It should be a rule. Everyone should just keep giving one more minute. Everyone should just keep giving it a little bit more time, because the longer you wait, the more you will calm down from the moment you're in, the more hope will find its way back to you. It is guaranteed. You will eventually feel better. You will eventually gain some hope back, get more of a will to live. You just have to wait. So my advice to you, my urge for you is that whatever you're going through, just keep waiting one more minute. If you find yourself in that moment, just wait one more minute. And then when that minute ends, wait another minute. And then just keep waiting until you feel better. Even if you just have to lie still. Even if you have to miss class. I didn't miss class, but I missed like a huge project meeting with people I had to do. Like, I don't know what was going on that day. I know it was so numb after the fact. I think I had to like print something in the library, and I remember walking down to the library and I felt like I shouldn't have been there. Like, it was this weird feeling that I was walking in a dream. I was so numb, and it took like 3 days just to get any kind of emotional feeling back into my body. But that's how it happened. And Isaiah 40:31, I love this verse. It says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength." That is the first part of this verse. And honestly, that's all you need, just enough hope to wait a few more minutes, however many minutes you need, and your strength will be renewed. You just need enough to hang on. Just keep waiting, guys. Like, I can't encourage this enough. Next time, or whenever you feel suicidal, when you feel like giving up, wait one more minute. And share this with your friends, share this with your family member. If they're suicidal, if you know they're struggling with stuff, share this with them, because you actually don't know if it could save their life. Next time you talk to someone on the phone, be like, hey, just remember, wait one more minute. And just for me, just tell them it's for me. Just please wait one more minute if you ever feel like hurting yourself. And I think knowing that someone cares, and also having that tool in their toolbox, that'll just make a world of a difference. It could save someone's life. That's literally the tactic I use, and it saved my life twice. And I wanted to introduce to you someone who's very special to me. This is my life plant, Milton. He's not a life plant, he's a rubber plant. Milton is a rubber plant. He has 3 leaves, and this one is really big, and I'm really, really grateful. He's been living in this pot with me since the week after that time in 2020 when I almost committed suicide. We went to Home Depot as a family, and I picked him up. My mom bought him for me. He's my life plant because I got him when I needed life. What's super interesting about Milton, and I have to share this with you guys, is that I got him right before I was born again, right before I found Jesus, right? And so when I got him, he had all these leaves. He was like the fresh store-bought plant. I almost said Fresh Prince, like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You can tell I was born in 1996. When Milton was a fresh plant, he had a bunch of leaves, and over time I didn't really know how to care for him, and so they all fell off but one. And it was actually as I had just found Jesus that they had started all falling off, and I was actually working through a lot of spiritual growth at the time, and I was denying myself a lot of things, a lot of, biblically wrong things. And I stopped doing these things. And as I stopped doing them, I kid you not, like a leaf would fall off a week later. Like, as I was working on all these bits of spiritual growth or changing these parts of myself, as I got closer to God, his leaves fell off. And over time, I was able to connect with someone. She said, keep him in the sunlight a little bit longer and give him less water. And so that's what I did. And he started growing other little leaves, and you can see he has like a little leaf there growing, and he's got a little leaf down here that's starting to sprout, and I'm super excited. But this leaf, this big one, that one has been there from day one, and honestly, this is the leaf that symbolizes Jesus, okay? This is the Jesus leaf, and I just think it's so cool that as I've gotten closer to God, Milton has grown new leaves as I've seen new aspects of myself blossom. So this is Milton. I'm gonna put him down now because like I said, I'm always dropping stuff at work, and I always drop things, so we don't want to drop Milton. What's that? Okay, he said it was nice meeting you. No, don't worry guys, I don't actually talk to my plant. That was just for dramatic effect. Nonetheless, don't forget, one more minute, and just keep holding on to as much hope as you can. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so grateful you took a moment out of your day to give a chance for hope to thrive. Don't forget to create compassion. You're a lovely person, so I hope you have a day that's as lovely as you are.